What's up YouTube? This is 8retnuoC with another NU battle. This time it's versus Blaise from the Smogon forums. So this game I want to try out a couple new Pokemon, and I lead off with my Rock Polish Rampardos. He starts out with Armaldo, withdraws real quick and sends out Quagsire. I get my Rock Polish off, which doubles my speed, but unfortunately my attack doesn't get any boosts. Rampardos has Focus Sash, so you can at least get Rock Polish off and try and dent something, but his Swampert has Recover and isn't taking enough damage from Earthquake for me to do anything. So at this point I'm like, crap, just wasted my lead, and he's got a perfect counter for it. So I just try one more Earthquake hoping for a critical hit. I don't get it. He uses Recover, and basically this is pointless right now for my Rampardos to stay in. So I withdraw Rampardos, send out my Shiftry. He uses Earthquake. That's not going to be too effective against my Grass-type Shiftry. He's going to switch out here, and I'm going to use Substitute on the switch. And he sends out Vileplume. Shiftry's another Pokemon I'm trying out, and has Swords Dance, so its attack's about like close to 600, I think. Use a Sludge Bomb, that's super effective, and right here I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch, but he outpredicts me and uses Sleep Powder, which you'll come to see is gonna pretty much kick my ass this whole battle. So he uses Sludge Bomb. Shiftry is pretty much out for the count now, and his Vileplume just rapes me. So I send out Typhlosion. I know he's not going to keep it in, and I just use Eruption for just raw power. And you'll see how powerful of a move this really is, because it takes off half of Quagsire's hit points. And I'm going to use it again for the 2-hit KO on a Quagsire, which is ground and water, so I think that's pretty impressive. Let's see what he sends out. He sends out a Sharpedo. I know he has Aqua Jet, but I'm just like, screw it, I'll stay in. And I got Focus Blast ready to go. And guess what? I live with 3 hit points, and that is fucking bro. And I get the Focus Blast off. I swear to God, I have the best luck with that move. I mean, 70 accuracy, I don't think it's missed for me in a whole lot of Wi-Fi battles. So we both faint. I take my Life Orb damage, my Focus Blast when he KOs, and then I'm just going to send out my Choice Specs Wailord. He sends out his Armaldo. Probably doesn't want to take a Water Spout from my Wailord, so he sends out his Vileplume. Water Spout does about half, and guess what? I switch out my Wailord, send out my freaking Gardevoir, and he uses Sleep Powder, gets off his Leech Seed. I don't know how many freaking turns of sleep I go through, but it just freaking Sleep Powder killed me this game. So he gets a Leech Seed. I'm just staying in with my Gardevoir, because I really don't know what else to do at this point. Trying to get off a Calm Mind or a Thunderbolt. Probably a Thunderbolt right now, because he sent out Xatu. Xatu sets up Light Screen, which boosts his entire team's special defense, which really sucks for me. And he uses U-turn right there. It's super effective against my Gardevoir. I'm taking freaking Leech Seed damage. I'm asleep, and I'm just getting totally screwed up the butt right now. So he sends out his Armaldo. I don't know what the heck it's doing. I use Will-O-Wisp to try and have its attack, but of course as a Lumberry. He uses Knockoff, which kills my Leftovers recovery. At this point I'm just like, Gardevoir is going to be useless. So I just get off the Will-O-Wisp, have its attack. He sets up Stealth Rock, and I'm going to die from the Leech Seed damage, which really sucks, because Gardevoir is probably my best specially defensive Pokemon. So I send out my Wailord, and this is retarded. I use Ice Beam. I don't know what I was thinking. I always think Ice is super effective against Bug. It's not, and does nothing, but luckily he breaks off my Choice Specs, and I can use Hydro Pump, which is going to KO him. And of course my shit camera skips, but I get the KO with Hydro Pump. And he sends out his Xatu. Sets up a freaking light screen again, and I'm just going to use Ice Beam, try and KO this thing as quickly as possible. But with light screen up, he's not taking fantastic damage, I guess. I mean, it's probably going to be a 3-hit KO if I'm lucky. He's getting lefty's recovery. Uses Zen Headbutt. Thank God Wailord has as much HP as it does. And I think I get the 3-hit KO with that Ice Beam. Yep. So, Wailord's in. He's down to 2 Pokemon. Sends out his Vileplume. She's using Ice Beam here. Of course, because he has freaking especially defensive Vileplume and the freaking light screen up. He takes like absolutely nothing from my super effective Ice Beam. Sets up freaking Leech Seed. And I'm like right here. Freaking anything but Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder hits, and Wailord's pretty much useless. But freaking I have nothing else to send out right now. And so I'm just praying to God Wailord wakes up there. Of course he doesn't. If I could just get off one freaking attack, this game would have gone totally different. But of course I sleep for like another 5 turns. His Magmortar freaking sets up Substitute. I know the Thunderbolt's coming. I don't have anything to do right now. I have one more Pokemon, and it's freaking well, actually I had 2. I have Rampardos, but Rampardos, terrible speed, terrible defenses. That's why the Focus Sash is on there. But of course Stealth Rocks are down. That breaks my Focus Sash. He uses Hidden Powered Grass, I think, and that will 1-hit KO my shitastic Rampardos. I send out my final Pokemon. It's my Flame Orb Guts Raticate. It has freaking Sucker Punch. It doesn't matter because I have to break the sub and somehow manage to kill it. It's just not going to happen. So Blaise beats me. Good game. Hopefully you can rematch sometime.